For many people, SoDo is a place to go to ball games. But for the longshoremen, SoDo is where they go to work. They are just a part of the 12,000 people who are employed in the SoDo's cargo sector. And it is estimated that another 20,000 people rely indirectly on this sector for their jobs.
Hi, I'm Janine Lofton, and I'm a longshoreman. I've been working down on the waterfront since '02. Your day actually is a lot longer than just your day at work because you got to come in and you got to fight the traffic right now and deal with parking. Trying to get down to Terminal 46 to go to work it's a headache. It really is. And I mean, you have to leave a lot earlier if you know that you're going that far down into town, especially at night if you're doing the night shift. You know, you got all the people, you know, coming and going. And when the games are on, it's definitely a lot of traffic.
It started in the late 1800s and continues to this day. The Burlington Northern Santa Fe, Union Pacific, Amtrak, and Sound Transit all operate tracks, trains, maintenance facilities, and transloading yards throughout the length and breadth of SoDo. You can't always see it. But in SoDo, railroad and light rail lines and facilities are always just around the corner. The rail facilities combined with deep water moorage along Elliott Bay near the heart of downtown Seattle to create one of the nation's most efficient places to load international cargo between ships and rail. The combination brings goods and people into SoDo from all over the world, and it brings revenue. The port's marine cargo facilities generate about $3 billion per year in business revenue. That includes $1 billion in local wages, local revenues, and local taxes. But SoDo also poses major challenges. Most of the problems start with local traffic congestion.
Chris Peeler, ILW Local 19. I'm on the Labor Relations Committee. I've been working down here full-time for about 15 years now. The commute's getting harder and harder with the viaduct coming down, the freight mobility issues. As far as the trucks being able to get around, it affects us all. You know, we had some promises made that there was going to have some direct lines to and from this specific terminal here at 46, and it hasn't happened.
In much of SoDo, you literally can't get there from here. Part of the problem is that east-west roads are few and far between, and many of them don't go through. That poses a huge challenge to providing jobs for the longshoremen and thousands of their colleagues.
My name is Jim Samuel. I've been commuting into downtown Seattle for 10 years. I'm worried about bus service getting worse because I'm a single father, and if I have to get home, it takes me 3 buses to get home during the middle of the day. On a regular day, like right now today, I can get home in 2 buses. But anything happens, it takes me 3 buses.
The problem is compounded by the train traffic that regularly stops east-west car traffic at railroad crossings. For example, between Occidental and 3rd Avenue, Holgate Street is crossed by 13 railroad lines plus light rail lines between 4th and 6th. These barriers, train traffic, and street ends make it difficult for the trucks that carry the cargo to get from the waterfront marine terminals west of 1st to the roads and freeway system east of 1st.
My name is Robin Colonis. I'm a merchant marine. I live here in West Seattle. I have noticed a change in the traffic over the last 20 years. There's been some improvements, such as the on-ramp coming off of the lower West Seattle Bridge to allow the trucks to go directly to Terminal 5. But I still see some of the congestion problems there, and particularly more so into the other terminals now on the downtown side in SoDo. All of the traffic there for the different events mixed with the commercial traffic, and all of the construction makes it very, very difficult right now.
These already bad traffic conditions are expected to get even worse. 2 new mega projects add more north-south traffic on 1st and 4th Avenues. The replacement tunnel for the Alaskan Way Viaduct will likely add more cars as commuters take 1st and 4th Avenues into and out of downtown. Planners expect the new Spokane Street Viaduct will also increase congestion because it will make it more likely for cars to use SoDo to reach downtown Seattle. Today, in spite of the challenges, SoDo still works. But more cars, more congestion, and more events?
My name is Dave Montour. I'm the chairman of the West Seattle Chamber of Commerce, and I'm also a small business owner in West Seattle. I had a 10-year career in the marine industry, which I started here in Seattle. I started out answering telephones, those types of things, and then I moved my way up to actually dispatching trucks throughout the SoDo region, from SoDo, from the waterfront, and over into eastern Washington. So after 10 years in the marine industry, I'd saved up enough money so that I could fulfill my dream of returning to my hometown, West Seattle, and starting my own business. Access to and from West Seattle is largely impacted by what happens down in SoDo. You know, we experience bottlenecks down in SoDo. It has a trickle-down effect. Getting to and from West Seattle is sometimes a challenge because of problems in SODO. It's critical for us to maintain access to this deep water port and not have a bottleneck here in SODO. It's critical for the success not only of our city but for our county and our region as a whole. SODO has to work.